Guys, I'm wearing this shirt I have for Streaming Hub shirt, and because I've been working out my upper body, I can see that my chest and my arms are coming. So I'm gonna wear this shirt more often, you know. Yes. So welcome to the Raúl Blaze Show, guys. Even it says the cool and deadly evening ride. That's not me. That will be disappearing very soon. And yes, for those of you who are tuning on Instagram or on YouTube or on Twitter, wherever you're listening from, Twitter, Roku TV, Instagram, the app, YouTube. Welcome to the Raúl Blaze Show, and we have a wonderful show for you today. Oh Lord, my hat is. You know, when light comes on my hat, it looks as if it's. You know, when you wash your hat with in the same lounge with like sheets and so some white thing come on it. That's what's on my hat if you see me right now. So welcome again to everyone on all the apps and platforms you're listening from. And if you're from Jamaica, if you're from the US, if you're from Canada, if you're from anywhere in Europe, anywhere in Asia, thank you so much for taking your time to watch the Raúl Blaze Show today. And we're going to have a wonderful show. We are going to have, of course, Mr. Ravers himself, Ding Dong. And today I'll be learning to do this stir fry because all I can do is roast and boil, but I'll be doing the stir fry today. And I want to big up more fire teas and herbal blends. You know, I tell you guys, you need to try them. You need to find them. Big up Trinidad, thank you. Big up Trinidad. Big up, big up everyone. Big up all the islands out there. You have to try more fire teas and blends because the most calming tea out there is made from natural and organic products. So you understand? If you want to smoke it, you can smoke it. If you want to drink it, you can drink it. But it's not anything illegal. It's natural herbs for you to smoke. Yes, so big up everybody, big up Trin that I see you in the house. And apart from having Ding Dong on the show, who will be the highlight of the show today, I'll be talking about ASAP Rocky. You heard about what happened to him being arrested when he came back from Barbados, you know. I'm going to talk about that unfortunate situation in Montego Bay where people were washed away by the floods. I'm going to talk about Elon Musk a little bit. I'm going to talk about India and destroying some of the Muslim properties there. I'm going to talk about oh my God, what's his name again? Not Brad Pitt. What's his name again? The other guy. What's his name again? The other one, Johnny Depp. Yes, I'm gonna talk about Johnny Depp, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit. I don't want to talk about the Kardashians, but I'm gonna mention something real quick about a situation because they're gonna be in court today with Black China, and yeah, man. So big up on yourself. Yes, things are going here, so stay tuned because we're gonna talk about enough things today. The Raúl Blaze Show is on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern on Streaming Hub Radio. You can download the app. You can download the app in all, whether you have a Apple device or a Google device. You can download the app for free, and by having the app, you have access to 24/7 entertainment. There's always music, there's always some sort of wonderful programming going on, and you can also just subscribe to the YouTube page. That's all over my Instagram page and Streaming Hub's page. So if you go Streaming Hub Radio on Instagram, for those on Instagram, you'll see the YouTube link, and I of course put the link on my app. The app is called Streaming Hub Radio, Streaming Hub Radio. That's the link. And if you go, that's the name of the app. But 876 Fly Girl. If you click out of here now and you go to my page, if you click in the oh my Lord, if you click in my bio, you can see Streaming Hub Radio, so you can see how to spell it. So you can download the app, or follow on Twitter, on TikTok, Roku TV, anywhere you are in the world. So thank you so much for being here today, and I want to start off with my blazing news headlines. I mentioned them before, but I want to start off with the situation in Montego Bay. Does anyone here live in Montego Bay? Let me know if anyone here is from Montego Bay. And when it rains, is it always like that? How long has it been like that? Tell me about your experience living in Montego Bay or driving to Montego Bay in the floods. Is it is it like that all the time? How have you been able to maneuver it? What are some of the things you think can be done to alleviate the problem? So drop some comments here if you're from Montego Bay, or if you're from Montego Bay and you have been there and seen the floods. Even if you're not from there, but you've been there before and see the floods and believe that, there's something can be done. What do you think about it, and how you think the problem can be alleviated? So that's my first Blazing News headline today, talking about the flood in Montego Bay. And unfortunately, of the 4 people in the car, I think the grandfather and his 25-year-old daughter were rescued, but the grandmother and the granddaughter, if I'm not wrong, I think that the body of the 12-year-old granddaughter was found. It's so sad. It's so sad. And they're still trying to find the body of the grandmother. I understand flooding, because not in terms of a flooding on the streets where I am from, but I understand. Well, when I lived in Maypen, and when I went to school in Maypen, I saw flooding like on the streets in Maypen, but not to that extent. But where I am from, Clarendon, we had rivers. There was a river Kumova. I guess it's called inundated. When river come over, that's a dangerous thing, because the roads are so narrow and the roads are built. The roads are built basically in the path of rivers. So you have to put. As I grew, I learned words, because I was a country boy. I was when I culvert, I realized the word was culvert later on in life. So they put the culvert underneath the road so the water can run underneath it, and so that was what was put in place where I'm from, Smithville, Clarendon. So there are 2 ways out. You have one going to Frankfield and one going to Maypen. Now, in the one that I take, of course, going to Maypen, because I didn't go to school in Frankfield. The one that I took, there were 2 rivers. One was called Big River, and one is called Great Gully. Great Gully might be the most dangerous one, because it had no bar. Great Gully had no bar for many years, and when you fall down Great Gully, it go way down deep. When you take Great Gully, if you drop down Great Gully, you're just going straight down. And when I was 6 years old, I used to go to Thompson Town Primary, and Thompson Town Primary was 3 miles away from Smithville. My mother was a school nurse, and I never told anybody this story until very recently. My mother was a nurse at Thompson Town Clinic, and so was my grandmother before her. And so in the evenings, when primary school over, my duty was to leave and go to the clinic and wait on my mom. But I was very impatient as a child, but if I wanted to leave and my mother wasn't there, she told me to wait on Marsha. I one of the big kids them back in Smithville or what the 3 miles, because walking 3 miles was nothing back in the day. And one day I decided that me I go me can't wait for Marsha, me go walk it 3 days, and rain fall, listen man, and Great Gully come over, and me at 6-year-old say me I try cross Great Gully. Never know the danger. I was crossing Great Gully, and when I was walking across it, the water started to wash with my foot. And is one of the girl them from up in I was 6, I can't remember her name, but I remember her name until I was like up to high school. I remembered who she was, but I can't remember who she was, her name or whatever. And she was the one who saved me from being from being washed away by the river. And the second story is that my actual great grandmother was washed away by the other river, which is called Big River. Now, Big River now, the stone them come over on the road. So every time you have rain, the stone them come over in a Big River and block it. And sometimes the water run across and you can't pass. So you have to wait until hours are. You have some people, some man who will walk across with some rope, I can't people cross. But my great grandmother, I don't know what she was doing, but my father said I was doing, coming from somewhere, middle of night with her lamp in long time, and she got washed away. That's how she died. I never met her, of course, because I was in the early 80s or late 70s, and that's how she died. She was washed away. So anyway, guys, we're gonna come back with this story. Oh, we have a minute. We're gonna come back with that story in detail. But what I'm saying, I understand the aspect of flooding. And and it especially in when it comes to places that people go frequently, we have to find some way, some sort of engineering measures to ensure that people get washed by flood anymore. Because this young girl, she was 12 years old, and her grandmother shed her life ahead of her, and unfortunately she got washed away. And I just hope that we can solve these problems, that no one else has to be washed away by the river. We have to have proper planning, we have to have proper drainage, we have to have people, we have to learn to stop dash with things in the river them in Jamaica. And speaking about Jamaica, because that's where I'm from, that's my country, me can't come from nowhere else. So when we come back, we're going to talk about solutions and what can we do to ensure that our roads are kept clean and our waterways are kept clean, so we don't have any more flooding. Okay, stay tuned, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called tasty cheese. From the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called tasty cheese. Can't stay at home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe with the sound, all a little vibe, all a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the websites gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
All them done here. They can't carry them on away. Look them. One thing. Basic.
Me telling it, me telling it, if you wall up. Ravers are telling if you wall up. Me telling it, if you wall up. Ding dong, I telling if you wall up. Alright, twist your foot them. 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 Twist your foot. Alright, do your body like a puppet on a string now. Do your body like a puppet on a string now. Do your body like a puppet on a string now. Do your body like a puppet on a. I'm say telling it, me telling it, if you wall up. Ravers are telling if you wall up. Me telling it, me telling it, if you wall up. Ding dong, I telling if you wall up. Better to you go money pull up. Any party we book up full up. For reach levels like the see what bill up. No matter how your eye in the sky.
All right, guys, so welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. That is Ding Dong. I'll be having Ding Dong on the show today, and that song is called "Wall Up" by Ding Dong Ravers. Ding Dong has an interesting story. Ding Dong started as a dancer, and then he became an artist. But we'll be getting to that soon at 5 Jamaican time. But we're talking about the situation where four people were washed away. I believe the grandfather and his and his daughter were rescued, but the little girl, 12-year-old, and her grandmother, unfortunately, they found the body of the little girl near the wharf, I believe, but they're still in Montego Bay. They're still trying to find. They're still trying to find the body of the grandmother, and it's so sad that we have people losing their lives like this. We have. I'm here with my people on Instagram right now, on Facebook now. Are you guys? Any one of you guys are from Montego Bay? Are you guys familiar with the flooding situation in Montego Bay? Have you ever been there during the flood? What are your thoughts? What are your anxieties? What kind of comments you have? What kind of solutions do you have for that situation? If anyone here knows, if you've been there before or not, or if anyone with an engineering background, what are your thoughts and opinions about that situation? Yeah, as I said before, I've seen the power of water before. The power of water. I mean, when you're a child and you see water rush over stone and go over water, it's something that you stand in awe of, but it's something that you fear because you know the power of that current running down. So yeah, on Facebook, don't be afraid. We're talking about Montego Bay, the flash flooding, and the family that was washed away, and that the little girl was found, her body was found, and they're still searching for her grandmother. So I'm asking you guys to give me some comments here on what do you think about how can we solve it? What are the solutions to stop the flooding? You know, yeah, the numbers to call are 954-621-3660. That's the WhatsApp number if you're from Jamaica or outside North America. 954-621-3660. So you put a plus sign in front of that. Plus sign 1-954-621-3660. If you're calling from here in the States or North America, you call 954-289-8589. 954-289-8589 here on the Raúl Blaze Show. If it's your first time, thank you so much. The Raúl Blaze Show is on Streaming Hub Radio, South Florida's #1 online media platform. So if you want to advertise or if you want to be on the show, please reach out to us to see how we can facilitate that. Carissa Swaby said, never been there when it's flooded, but my heart goes out to the family. So sad. It is sad indeed. It is sad indeed when you go out on a normal, imagine you go out on a normal excursion wherever you're going, and you send your daughter or your family go somewhere and they don't come back, you know. It is so unfortunate, and we have to find ways. We have to be proactive in terms of our solutions. We're not supposed to have people are dead from flooding. You understand? In 2022 in Jamaica, I mean, some cases you may not be able to stop it, but for the most part, you know. We need to stop throwing I'm not saying that was the case for this situation, but we need to stop throwing rubbish in our riverways and pani road, because they do end up somewhere, you know. We are not Jamaicans, when it comes to our homes, we're clean people, but when you see our cities and our major towns, the level of pollution is just disgusting, and we have to do something about it. Good evening, Andrea Crary. Where are you? Please drop where you're watching from. If you're watching from, tell me where you're watching from. You can drop your country flag or drop your city. Tell me where you're watching from. On YouTube, I see you over there. Please let me know what are some of the solutions that we can adopt to ensure that this doesn't happen anymore. Rohan Beckford says we need to invest more in recycling. Too much garbage and stuff blocking our drain and rivers. That is so true. We have to have a better recycling environment. You know, we have to, and the major problems in Jamaica, they can't take one sector alone to solve them. I don't think we realize just how important it is for everything we do, every problem we have. If you want Jamaica to advance, they have to be collective They have to be collective. We have to come together and say the artists have to say this. Social media personalities must be saying this. The schools must be saying this and doing them. The government must be saying and doing them. The police. So all of us have to be in agreement or agreement or whatever. And we all have to work towards these goals. Whether it's crime, whether it's flooding, whether it's pollution, whether it's growth, we all have to be on the same page. We have to have a full blast, what do I want to call it? Public education and a public campaign in which everyone is involved. That everyone should, or the pollution is it bothers everyone, because if it a black one every year, so it can black 1 year so too. You understand? And just have a clean environment. So we have people from New York watching from New Jersey. Big up New Jersey, big up Canada, big up New York, big up New York. Okay, New York, I see you in the place. Yes, I'm in Florida, guys. Big up New York, big up on yourself. So we need solutions. We have to find solutions to solve the problems of our country, because we do have a wonderful country. We have a beautiful country, and the weird thing is that a part of what makes Jamaica beautiful, apart from the natural beauty, are the people. But a part of what makes Jamaica ugly are the people. So we have to try to find a way for the people who are good and the well-intentioned people to work together, that it outshines the bad, and you have to find a way to bring the bad in the mix too, because it's a collective, it's community. You have to have a collective sort of approach to community building and solving problems. For Jamaica to be better, it needs improvement on communication and more involvement with both parties and citizens. Agreed. We have, and one of our problems that when I was growing up, I always thought that, when people say things like this party and this party, whatever, I thought it was just normal conversation around politics. But as I became an adult, I realized that it's true when we have a history of one party starting something, which is good, a good idea, something that's helping the entire country, something good for the country, and then another party comes in power and they discontinue it, not because it's not good, but because it was started by the other party. And that is so childish. I never knew that happened. I always thought as a child that if one party starts something and another party comes in power, that party is obligated to continue it because it is a good thing that benefits the country. But sometimes if it not benefit my party, me not go continue it unless me go rename it and rebrand it. So we have to start working on that. So I'm watching from Mandeville, Jamaica. Big up Mandeville. What's the weather like in Mandeville right now? What's the weather like in Mandeville? I haven't been to Mandeville a lot of times. I've been to Mandeville only a few times. It's so strange. I haven't explored my neighbor. I haven't explored Mandeville. I haven't explored many parishes in Jamaica. I've driven through them. I've visited, but I haven't explored any parish apart from my beautiful Clarendon. But I think maybe if I've been to Mandeville more than 2 times, I lie me I tell. I've been to Montego Bay maybe 4 times in total, if that much. I've been to Portland only once. I've been to St. Thomas drive-through only for go Portland, or when I was at UWI, we have our little beach juve. St. Mary, I have not been to St. Mary, shame. Drive through St. Anno, look at Orchil, look at Discovery Bay. Trelawney, me drive through, but me go Clarkson for the first time, maybe about when I leave Japan and go there on vacation, Jamaica on vacation about 2014. Hanover, never been in Hanover. Me drive through Hanover but never been. St. James, St. Montego Bay. Westmoreland, me go White House one time. One time me did go Sav, but me have to go back home from Sav one evening. So when it comes to St. Elizabeth, I've been to Southfield, but me never go Black River before. And as I said, Mandeville, so that has been my experience. I haven't been to many places in Jamaica and Michigan, so Yeah, so Mandeville is Sunny. Big up Sunny Mandeville. And yeah, so we have to find a way to make sure that we work on all these issues, because we have to fix the road. We can't make Pitney a drown and I get washed away and family because road are flood, especially in one major city like Montego Bay, the second city. We have to do way better than that, okay? So again, you can call us here 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, and talk on any of the topics that we're on today. If you call, you have the opportunity to win. Not the opportunity. If you call, we're going to give you a digital data plan for your communication with us. And if you are abroad and you, as a part of our Yard and Broad program, if you call and you win this data plan but you live a foreign, you can send it as a present for somebody in Jamaica. Jamaican people love two things, credit and money. Send them the credit. You understand? But if you are in Jamaica, you can win that data plan for yourself, okay? So that's that. The flooding in Jamaica recently. Now, we're going to move on to... Yeah, I'm going to wait until I come back and move on. I'm going to talk about A$AP Rocky, Rihanna's boyfriend. Trelawney. Yes, I've been to Trelawney, but me drive through Trelawney. Me go Duncan's. I've been to Duncan's one. I spent a night in Duncan's and me get up and me have me nice yellow yam and me dumpling and me banana. Yeah, I've been to Duncan's. I spent overnight in Duncan's, but I haven't really seen Trelawney in depth. So that's my next. When I go back to Jamaica, I'm gonna try to spend some time in East Luca Parish. You understand? Incognito, because I don't know about no time ago there, So, anyway, guys, we will be back from our break very soon. You're on Streaming Hub Radio on the Raúl Blaze Show.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay at home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter, I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family, I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe with the sound, all a little vibe. All a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Montano, Dexter Daps, Caspa Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Ravers.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Caspa Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Ravers.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at brtweekend.com. That's brtweekend.com.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe. And
your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Yeah, girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me arms right around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Girl, me want for just squeeze you. Put me things all around you. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Me guide them jam, me no care. You take it anytime, anywhere. In the square, so me no fear. Long as a woman, I will be there. Me want a girl, me can't wine for me. Me want a girl, me can't take care of me. Let me feel it, let me feel it. Oh, me have to really squeeze it. Girl, me want for you all, yo. Put me me arms right around ya. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Yeah, me just want
Big up Louisiana in the house.
around ya. Girl, you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life. Hold on, like a fast bike on the road, boom, 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 boom. Girl, on the back and she a boom, 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 boom. Give me the bag of one and the fat cum, cum, cum. Me the play last one time, it come to cum, cum. Me out of control, I'm more fire she want in her soul. She say more and more and still she grown. And still me multiply more than no one fi just hold ya. Put me arms right around ya. Can you give me the tightest hold me ever get in my life? Girl, me want fi just squeeze ya. Put me arms right around ya.
Welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio. On YouTube, we have my wonderful, loyal Christine Cobb. I don't know the solution, but the island needs a complete overhaul in the government. If it's not about tourism, they don't care. Well, that is true, but in order for tourism to get better, you need better infrastructure. So tourists are gonna use the road too. Tourists are gonna drive by the road. You understand? So we have to treat our citizens the way we treat our visitors. We have to prioritize our citizens because Jamaicans are who make Jamaica great. Even though you have some bad and some good, you have to treat everyone equally because Jamaica belongs to us. You know, you have to invest in your people. I saw an article on The Gleaner today, or it was Observer, who said this young man in the city said he believed that access to education is the way to help the inner city. And I believe this is true because education doesn't mean formal education. Education can mean access to training, access to internet. Different education can take the form of so many things these days. And as I was talking the other day about what you call it again, about mentoring. And this is a situation where this is one area where we can help, as in people in diaspora, people who've made it out of our communities and gone on to better things. One of the ways, and I should take this too. I can't wait until I have a greater influence. I'm using my influence to direct people to different places, but I can't wait until my influence is strong enough that I can take it in my hand to invest more in my communities that I've lived in, because that is the only way for our communities to prosper in the country overall. Because when they see that someone from their communities made it, they can also aspire towards something. You can't become something you can't see. So we all have to make sure that we take part in our communities that we lived in or live in to help our future. We have to help our future doctors, our future nurses, our future farmers. We have to help them to see that, hey, you can be this. So, yes, we need to build the country for ourselves so we can enjoy, so also people from outside can come and enjoy, okay? Let me know what you think about that. Now, let me move on to my second blazing news. So A$AP Rocky, for all of the old people, A$AP Rocky is Rihanna's significant other. As you know, Rihanna is very, very pregnant. I love to see how Rihanna just expresses her pregnancy without any kind of first of all, nobody can come for Riri. People on Twitter no go after Riri because Riri, like a good Caribbean girl, she said things on her mind. So A$AP Rocky is her significant other, and he was arrested by the LAPD with help from the Customs and Immigration when he came back from Barbados today for a shooting in 2021 in California, of course. And the plaintiff or the defendant is saying that the shooting, A$AP Rocky was responsible for the shooting, that about 3 or 4 shots were fired at him, and then one of them grazed him on his left hand. So I don't know why this took so long. I don't know why this took so long. They had to wait. If this was something which is of prime importance, I don't know why they took so long. Why they wait until they got Barbados and come back. So I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know what the holdup was, but he is arrested, and his lawyer confirmed that he was arrested. So let me know what you think. Big up Rihanna. You saw Rihanna yesterday in a Barbados in our little, with our belly out as usual, you know, by our jelly, I drink our coconut water, you know. Rihanna drink water, mind our business, and people take picture and post it on Instagram, you know. So big up Rihanna, and hopefully this can be sorted out, because, you know, I think she needs him right now more than ever, of course, you know. And every child needs their father around. So hopefully it's not serious, but if it's serious, we just watch and see what happens, you know, because, you know, we can't just graze past it just because he is who he is. And if you're just joining me, my guest today is going to be Ding Dong Ravers, of course. The Ding Dong Ravers. Somebody said, big up Riri. Yes, we love Riri. Jamaicans play rough, you know, man. The Jamaican Twitter and other social media, we say Riri, our girl. So, big up Riri, big up Riri. Yes. So that is that, guys. That is my second Blazing News, and my third Blazing News. So you guys can comment on anything that I say anytime in the show, and I can go over it. If you can call me also. If you call me, I'll definitely have that conversation live. Now the third story I want to talk about is the fourth, Elon Musk, because he put in a $43 billion. I don't know if that money, like $43 billion, like $43 billion, like how much money that? That a whole heap of money. He had that $43 billion bid for Twitter, and he wants to have it private. And because Twitter is very powerful, because Twitter has many spaces. Twitter is the place where politicians go to express themselves, where world leaders tweet, you know, regular politicians tweet, celebrities tweet, influencers tweet, business owners. So owning Twitter is having access to so much, and people, one part of power is having access to owning the platforms that disseminate information. That is one of the most powerful things you can do, to own somewhere where information comes from, you know. So this that I'm doing now is powerful. This, you know, me being here, Raúl Blaze and Streaming Hub is a very powerful move, you know, because we have the opportunity to influence people, because people like to listen to people who are on radio and on TV, and people out there like that. So he's trying to bid it for that. I think he also wants to take over Netflix. I don't know, because Netflix stock today is down 35%, and he's saying tell me. He's saying that Elon Musk is saying Netflix is down 35% because the woke culture has something to do with it. I don't know what he's saying, but you know, whenever people start get smart, and whenever people start get things, people start attack you start attack the person and not the facts. Because whenever people can attack the content of something, them attack the person from whom the content is coming. I believe the reason why Netflix is going as a 35% stock down today is because the content on Netflix is not good. I wish Netflix would dare give me the chance to write a pilot of anything. If Netflix tell me, listen, me a writer, I know. I'm a writer. I'm a very good writer. If Netflix ever gives me, if I can sell a pilot to Netflix, me can have a horror, a comedy run concurrently, because I can write. And sometimes I see some series on Netflix. I'm like, who gave these people the opportunity? You get the opportunity to write something, and that is what you bring to the table. And Netflix accepts this. One of my biggest problem now is that there's not enough horror. Me can't find one good horror series to watch. Me can't find one good horror movie. Me can't find a good horror movie. I long for a wonderful a horror movie. Me not mean one with one bag of blood and chop up and dig out neck and throat and something. Me mean like a proper horror movie that scares you. Make you can't go to your bed. You jump. You watch it with your eye closed. I long to see a proper horror movie. And if you guys know any good horror movie, properly written and well acted horror movie, if you see a good one, let me know. But I believe that's what Netflix problem is. Netflix problem is that because they don't have good content. I scroll through Netflix and I can't find anything good for watch. You know, more something like one. I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys ever watched oh my god, what's name again? With The Others. The Others was a wonderful. It's a long time horror movie, but The Others was great. The Sixth Sense kind of brought this whole concept of not knowing who's dead and who's alive, and then The Others kind of brought it to the next level. But I haven't seen great horror. And if you can find great horror, let me know where it is. I want to watch it, but there's not much horror, and there's nothing good going on Netflix. So I wish I'm putting it out there in the universe. Netflix, if you want, I want to write some content. I don't know who to contact. If you ask me to write a pilot, I can write a good pilot for you. For any genre you tell me to write, if I can do it. Comedy, me can write comedy. Me can write satiric comedy. Me can do sarcasm. Me can do Me can do anime, me can do Japanese anime, you understand? Me can do horror, me can do suspense, me can do detective, you understand? Me can do content in other languages also. So yeah man, so Netflix Netflix stock is down 35% today. And yeah, let me know what kind of Netflix program you guys watch. 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. And if you're calling from outside of Jamaica or North America, you can call me at +1 954-621-3660, 954-621-3660. Call me and tell me what's good. What I watch right now. What are you watching right now? And I will watch it and give you my review, okay? So we're going to go for a quick break. We'll make some money and come back. And then we're going to go to our last two topics before Mr. Ding Dong is here, okay?
Can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called tasty cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called tasty cheese. Can't stay at home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe with the sound, a little vibe, all a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth.
Hey guys, I'm Taylor Swift.
This is Ed Sheeran.
My name is Halsey, and this is
Hit music right now on Streaminn Radio.
Dreaming in a world that we both know is out of our control. But if shit hits the fan, we're not alone. 'Cause you've got me and you know that I've got you and I know. If the tide takes California, I'm so glad I got to hold ya. And if the sky falls from
Guys, if you're here now on Facebook watching, we're going to have Ding Dong on today, so stay tuned. He's going to be on 6 p.m. my time, which is 5 p.m. Jamaica time. So 6 p.m. Eastern, right? All right. So in the interim, because he's going to be on here, I'm going to try to find some of his song I can play so I can go and dance. Let me see what I can play. I want to dance on. Oh, gosh, man. Gas. Missy Gas, Missy Siva, Missy Shampoo, Missy Stir Fry, which are the latest one, Missy Cha-Cha Boy, Missy Bruff, Missy Fling, you know? Let me try that one there. Let me see, you guys supposed to know Fling, all right?
If your shoulder now, fling. Dead on the ring.
Cool ravers, man shoulder for your fling. Bad you, tell your shoulder for your fling. Cool ravers are far with. Ding dong, the new dancing king. And your shoulder for your fling. Tell your shoulder for your fling. Watch your words to a speak and attack with your bad man thing. Man shoulder for your fling. In a me chain bling bling. Bad mind is a sin. Unity we a deal. Dancers believe gooder than another. If you fight that, me picking out a feather. Don't bad mind my brother when they ma go up the ladder. Money man up, you go get the cheddar. If you not like that, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, fully bad, so hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there. And a shoulder for your friend. Tell a shoulder for your friend. Watch your words to a speak and attack with your bad mouth. Man shoulder for your friend. In a me chain bling bling. Bad mind is a sin. Unity we are dealing. Isabella do the dance and sip out her shoulder. Left another man a public in a stroller. Come on and Neville, we have the dancing school. Too cooler do the dance like him in a one cooler. Dancing degree, we have the dancing pluma. Heap up the money, me a go for the broom. So the ravers say what go.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. I'm your host, Raúl Blaze, here on Streaming Hub Radio. Nicole Charlton Brown, good evening. There's a show on Netflix called Raising Dion. That's the one I'm watching. It's about. Oh, I know Raising Dion. I'm gonna watch it. I started, but then I stopped. So I'm gonna watch Raising Dion. I remember the first time I saw that dance at Jerk Festival, Broward. Oh yes, yes, man. Showed off a big dance, man. I spend more time looking for something to watch than actually watching on Netflix. That is Christine Cobb, and that is true. I spend more time looking for things to watch than actually finding something when we can watch pan YouTube, pan Netflix. You understand? Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking for great things to watch. So tell me if you know anything we're good when we can watch pan Netflix. So as I was saying before, Netflix stocks is down, and because them not have nothing good for sure, in my opinion. And so my last, let me see if I have my last. So I have two more pieces. So in India, you guys, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what's going on, but in India, Narendra Modi was the prime minister. He's trying to get away. He's trying to displace a lot of Muslims. India has over 1 billion people, and 200 million of them are Muslims, and no, they are a minority. And the court halted the demolition of some houses in around Delhi. You know, Delhi is a fast-growing city, one of the biggest cities in the world, and the clashes between Hindus and Muslims has caused the high courts to put a pause on demolition. So you see the thing that. So let me just speak frank. It's a religions by nature. Religions mean good, no? People mean good. People who most people in religion mean good. They believe it's a way for them to live a wonderful life and to serve the master, whichever master they believe in. They believe in helping their neighbors. They believe in charity. You understand? That's what the people the good-hearted people who believe in religion, that's what they believe in. But religions have also had a very destructive part of our history and civilization. And most of us don't even read history to understand. Almost every single religion has blood on their hands. When we talk about blood, I mean like blood. The amount of blood that can wash through streets. Religions have blood on their hands. And in this situation, it is Hindu versus Muslim. In most cases, the minority, the majority religion. Because religion is power. because our rules come from religion, because the rules that we have in society, in government, people say there's a separation of church and state. That doesn't exist, because the rules that we form come from the religion that we most align ourselves to, right? Yeah, that's true. The religions that our laws reflect our morals, and our morals come from our religions. So they have 200 million Muslim there, and no religion is perfect, but whenever you start attacking people just for their belief alone, I try to inform people on the history of religions, but I'm not going to attack someone just for their religion, unless their religion, they themselves are participating in something bad, because religions don't make you good or bad. People, they say, oh, I forgot church and baptize myself in order to become a good person. No, you are a good person if you are a good person. You understand? Because if that's how it go, if that was the reason, that means, say, if a Muslim or a Hindu or a Jewish person can be good in a Christian because if I have to be a Christian and baptized to be a good person, that means that everybody who want a Christian I got hell. I can't believe that that's what life is about. It can't be that basic. So we have to respect people's religion and not target them just for that, And in same places, when you have Muslim majority countries, they have laws against minorities. And even some places where you have a major Muslim, for example, Sunni and Shiite, the Sunni them have against the Shiite, Shiite against Sunni. You understand? And in Myanmar, the Buddhists, them are try peaceful Buddhists. You don't think that Buddhism is a peaceful religion, because that's what it says. But the Buddhists, them in Myanmar, abandon and chop up the Muslim them who come from Bangladesh, and it's all of these philosophies that human beings create to cause division, and that's why I am not particularly religious, because religions kind of separate us more than they unite us. Whenever you find yourself, you identify yourself as something, it separates your ability from even, meeting somebody, because you would be surprised if you and somebody have two different religious beliefs. But as a human being, as human to human, you guys connect. But because you're in a two different part of life, you will never communicate, because you cannot put your differences aside to realize that you are both just humans. You're human beings. But that's how the world goes. That's how the world is. And unless we do something about it to change it, it's not going to change. So again, in India, the top court halts the destruction of certain buildings. Some of them illegal, of course, in Delhi, because of the flare-up of violence between Muslims and Hindus. So that is what's going on in India, and guys, you must also read world news. Things not because they happen way of us, so things affect us. We need to know about what's going on in the world. We need to be aware. We need to be abreast of things. We need to have opinions on what's going on in the world. You can't live in our world and not know about the basic information of something. You need to have opinions, because we get our brain for a reason. Use your brain, read. So if somebody asks you, oh yes, I believe this, because we all should have opinions and have points of view. All right. And my last two Blazing News headlines. I was talking about Johnny Depp, who was in court today. He denies he's in court today because his wife, I believe, Amber. I think it's Amber Heard's. I think she accused him of violence, and he's saying that he's never done this before. He's never put his hand on any woman before, and he is quoted to say that he moved from being Cinderella to Quasimodo. Those are strong words, and whenever people. Relationships go through trouble, marriages go through trouble, but whenever you're a celebrity, it's out there in the world for people to see it. And there's so much that you don't know that you can't really form an opinion until there are actual facts or proof or evidence. And I hope it's not true. Johnny Depp is one of my favorite actors. And so that's what they're going on in court now. And the last rich people business now, The Black China one, I got So I wanted to do this because of the song that Spice have going around. But Black China is bringing the Kardashians family to court for defamation. You know, she was with Rob Kardashian, and he said he saw her on a video kissing somebody else, and then he leaked her pictures out there, and then she claimed that he abused her and all these things. But those are rich people problems. But the Kardashians, the fact that I'm talking about this right now, the Kardashians always find a way to get themselves in the limelight, you know. So I'm just bringing it up. I'm not going to get into any detail, but I know someone will like them something there, right? If someone said, Nicole Charlton Brown says, if we can respect each other's religion, then we would be a better place. Of course, you have to respect people's beliefs, you know. We all believe in what we believe because we know we don't understand their unanswered questions to life, and we use religion to solidify us. Let us feel like, hey, this can't be it. There must be a greater power, and however someone sees this greater power, or ever someone practices this belief, shouldn't be a grounds for discrimination. So I know it's hard for people to accept, but a lot of us believe, say, if somebody had this a religion, them are this, them are that, you know. We believe, a lot of people believe that Muslims, there are people believe that all Muslims are terrorists, which is a very sad thing. And that is because of how they are portrayed and things that Muslims have been involved with before. But we don't call Christians terrorists, even though Christians wage a war for hundreds of years and just slaughter people to convert them. You know, we not call Buddhists would be terrorists if them a chop up Muslims. So everybody, there's no religion that is perfect. So we need to just respect each other's religion and judge people for the character and the content of their heart and actions rather than how they seem to identify with a higher power. Okay, so we're gonna go for our last break now. When we come back, we should have our guest here. But stay tuned, share this live with your friends and family. Okay, so big up yourself.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson.
Hi, this is Usher.
The Hub. Click, watch, listen, chat. Shell Montano, Dexter Daps, Casper Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Raver.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Kesta Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Raver.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at BRTweekend.com. That's BRTweekend.com.
Welcome from Jamaica. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter, I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family, I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe, but this all a little vibe. All a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe and connected to the ones you love.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room.
Alright guys, welcome back to Raúl Blaze Show. I am your host, Raúl Blaze. And today on our show, we're going to have Ding Dong, Ravers himself here. We're going to have a chat with Ding Dong. Dancer turned big time DJ. This man is a multifaceted and also Grace ambassador. And in the interim, guys, there are some of Ding Dong's songs out there that you guys should know by now. So when Ding Dong comes on and I start interviewing him, I'm gonna play some of his songs. But before that, I'm gonna play some. So I want you to try and do some of the dancing. I'm gonna try to do one myself now, the gas dance. So let me try find gas. Because hold on, gas. So this is gas. So if you're watching now, guys, try catch that one here because me not gonna get too tired. Me just do a little bit tight, just in case. I don't know if it is. All right. So this one is gas by Ding Dong. I see dance go one day.
Yeah, Ding Dong, we're not giving them no breathing space. And guess what? Chicken and beer. And guess what? Yes, them up. Alright. Me no use 87. Don't need the word I just up at the new level. The car of the answer, no call me the devil. Undo pass the day, but him a dance in a heaven. We a do the do what we have to the road I do. But we no know what you ever do. Highway patrol know the code when them see we can't run. No matter stop, we in a gas mode. Yes. Switch it up now. Hit me a dance, woman them a do it too. And if your bad mind no do it, we no need you. On the highway you slow, we a lead you. Big up them all Phillips, big up. Dress code Fridays are the way there. And we just upstairs Sunday. That on a style seat in a class up a dance day. Echo me quick just up there.
Alright. So, yo, me know some promising for teaching you dance, but me just not remember it, But a good thing because of the original gas man there, Ding Dong Ravers. Big up yourself. Welcome to the Raúl Blaze Show and Streaming Hub Radio, boss man. Yeah, me there. Yeah, man, me there. Where are you doing the day, yeah? Yeah, yeah.
Time out.
Yeah. Ding Dong, more start from your young days. You can tell the listeners them what part of Jamaica you come from and how you got introduced to in the dancing thing.
Well, I come from Kingston, Jamaica. Nannyville, a place in the community Nannyville. You see me? I'm to the national stadium. See? You don't know dance from your youth. Fun. No, God, party them, barbecue, fed. What them thing, you see me?
Yeah.
And then we just decide to take it professional skills.
Yeah. So we from long time ago when I was on campus back in between 03 and 06. I know you as a dancer, but when I was on campus,
Me dance sometime there.
A long time I dance no. A long time I dance, man. From when Badman forward, when Badman forward, what year was that?
I think 2005.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I talk about 03 to 06 because you say they dance them time there, you know, cause when Badman forward come up with them on campus, is the man say?
Okay.
Yeah, and them usually call me Mr. Wacky, but you understand? Yeah. So tell me how you move from dancing to DJ. You always had that talent. You always had talent for voice tune, or when you see dancing,
I
kick off.
have to train myself.
Eh?
I have to train myself and learn myself.
Okay.
Yeah, but never think so. Don't know dancing and music, kind of sing. So if you can't do one, you can't do the other. Even if you can't dance to like a professional level, you can move. But if you can dance at a professional level and can learn how to DJ, that will be a big plus. You see me? So this is the route to take me. I'm not for DJ. I'm a teacher myself. Practice.
Oh, Zine. And tell me Badman Forward. That wasn't was that your first?
Very first song ever record.
Okay.
Very first song I was ever part of was Wacky It. Advised me. You know what I mean? I was one. What said? Roll record of Wacky It. That was the very first song I ever got in. Very first song I ever recorded was Badman Forward.
Okay. And when you see when you see the VIP part of that song there?
Yeah.
You understand? You see when that come on and you anyway with them a 5 minutes because when I step up and dance for them I have just say Raúl time now I dance work clean, you understand me I say so. So one day I have to go see my coming up on a different level, I not lie, you understand? Different level. You know? Yes. So and tell us from what kind of reception you get from Badman Forward and what kind of encouragement that give you for say me go voice more?
No, never encourage you to voice more. But I just want to break as a dance. I want us to dance. Because at that time, it was just really bounce that time. The only dance anybody did at that time in life for like a year, it was really bounce. So me had the team on the block. Just want to make my name and time. So sing the song of being an artist with me. It was just bust the dance.
Yeah.
That's why it's so repetitive. It's when I do deep again for the man.
Yes.
I start get people saying no, DJ on this song like Elia watch himself in a car. So from this to now, me get them type of compliment and them encourage me and say no, say now take the music serious. And that is when I start me all in it.
Yeah. Because but one of the things that you are recognized and people respect you for is because you bring the dance to dancehall, because a lot of people forgot that dancehall was actually named from the music and the venue, but dance, an important part of dancehall, and why dancehall was biggest because of the dance part of it. You understand?
It cannot be dancehall without dancing. And this is And this is the thing where always dancers are always overlooked in aspects of dancehall, in large dancehall, or popular dancehall is. The dancing have a great part to do it, but dancers are friendly. You know what gives dancers big look now and praises, no? Besides what ding dong or what elephant or what vice me or every other artist where sing about dancing, it's TikTok and Instagram now. Really give dancers a look or show the fun within dance. As people dancers all over.
Yes.
And dancers is one of the greatest aspects of life.
For real. And even now when people, whenever I share dancing on my page, people say, before I start doing comedy, I dance long time. But there's this girl called Chanel who have a song with him, Penis.
Yeah, I didn't know she should have a song, you know. Listen now. I did do. Go ahead.
No, me I say when I talk about dancers, she are one of the people them who depend TikTok at dance and so you know, even though she do many things, she are one of the people them on TikTok who try the dance them where you do and other arts do so yeah man, you have to pick up the TikTok people them who are dance. What were you gonna say about no?
Yeah, that I think I have a song named Happiness.
Okay.
I never knew that she was doing something named Happiness or whatever.
Okay.
But I did see her where she was doing my dance moves.
Yes.
And I go on up here, realize that she got that, you know. And I gonna up here, that I find out funny. I was like, wow, I do a live and China live and everything. So shout out to yourself, Chanel. I talk to her mother, her father, her brother, everybody. You know what I mean? Proud time share.
She's a genuine girl. Go ahead.
Working perfect for dancers. You know what I mean? Some dancers, some creators don't have the time because it takes time.
Yes.
Like a man like you are studio and road and all shows and all that thing. Every time I get to do like a TikTok video or something. I do it. The group members do it because that is the way I always want to get across.
All right, Ding Dong, we're gonna go for a quick little break, right? We're gonna go for a break and make some money, but stay tuned because we have Ding Dong Rivers here, right? And we're gonna do the stir fry in a second, yeah?
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay at home if me not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if me not have tasty cheese. Easter I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, when I lick a vibe with the sound, I lick a vibe. When I lick a vibe and thing, yeah. Vibes with the family this Easter with Tasty Cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the websites gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Worlding ravers. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have fun.
dancer, you have a problem.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, where's the thing that me do a thing? Yeah, hear me? Hold on there. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man. Artist dance right now.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Yeah, man.
So tell me. So before we get into stir fry ding dong, tell me about your work with Grace. Tell me about that.
No, Grace Foods.
Yes.
Grace Food is probably one of the greatest competition and brand ambassador for Grace Foods.
Yes.
Grace Foods is the company, the product when I grew up on.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's like big. A major brand ambassador for this company.
Yeah.
It is overwhelming at times. Which was joy and happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And me and everybody from the company, the branch, boss, everybody will, you know what I mean? Them do from certain things because I know that I have money where I know what works for the company and what don't. You know what I mean? So them stay within my zone of creativity. And them always follow me lead. You see me?
Yes.
Pick up the Grace Foods. Big up the entire team.
Yeah. Well, you grew up on Grace Foods. So like when I grew up at the flash out of the mackerel there, mine. You do have any favorite Grace Food when you grew up?
The tin mackerel flash out and
flash.
Bullet beef second in line.
Yes.
Frank's there too.
Yes.
You see me?
Yes.
So, yeah.
And what kind of how important it is, for example, for young artists who dance, content creators who want to align themselves, who want to get a sponsorship or so. How important it is branding to young artists coming up or entertainers?
Well, it's very hard. It's not gonna tell us because me now just it's hard, but because guess what? If your life and your lifestyle is not about like clean positiveness, it's hard to be a brand ambassador.
Of course.
If you have to try work like come out of your space or your true being to represent a corporate company, especially a company like Grace like that. Remember Grace is a big household name. So every single thing you do, you have to bear that in mind.
Yes.
Because they don't know what public, you don't know what viral, they don't know. So even sometimes in the house, like even when I go to a live, I have to make sure when I background, I have to make sure I have tags, and it's a 24/7 job.
Yes.
And that only comes easy for somebody, which is natural them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have sometimes now when a company, not just Grace, with a mark, any other company, they're going to feel like they take a chance with an artist, a dancer, a public figure. Just with them saying okay, this art understand way of being in corporate. So when a man say check, a man say, all right, take it. I go be the brand ambassador, but they don't read the fine line check. So certain things we have to do, we have to deem as a bad look to the company. It's not just a company, it's not itself have a put natural. It's company and you have to bear that in mind. So if you're not a clean cut artist, I don't decide to be a clean cut artist with certain restrictions. Don't even try to think about going corporate.
Okay.
But me have to create a way where me have to keep my same way.
Yes.
And keep corporate. So nobody tell us say you cannot be street and don't be clean. Because everybody feel like if you're street, hooligan, you have to sing about this, you have to sing about shoot people, you have to sing about kill people, you have to sing about type of thing. No, you can be street and clean and still come across streets to street people, but still representing corporate in every field.
Exactly.
Understand?
Exactly. Exactly. So in other words, guys, when you can still keep your street cred per se while being corporate. Kimberly said, well said. That is true. I like how you word that. I like how you word that. Ding dong. That's an amazing advice for them. Yes. And you and apart from being let me see somebody else comment here. Someone said okay, big up. Yeah, them a big up on Instagram and everywhere. TikTok, man. Yeah. Them a say stir fry the wickedest dance out right now.
But listen, dance.
Yes.
Is the easiest, but the hardest.
Yes. Because I realize it incorporate 3 steps. You have the finger part, you have the normal one, then it take a little bit of the screechy. So if you're back in the DS dancer, you can do it. If you're one nowadays dancer, you can do it. It's a dance for everybody, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Perfectly. Because sometimes that's what they say in the song. Squeegee when you are walking up step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like if the foot twist the wrong way, you're not problem. Everything will show up. You know what I mean? So, I want to have video teaching the people step by step. Hopefully we can get everybody.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a dance challenge.
Yes.
And give us some money. Because I want the dance. The dance is tricky, you know. You will see the dance and some of the dance is simple. And in your head, you do it, you know.
Yes.
Until you physically start doing it, you realize it.
Yeah. You think so? Yeah, stir fry, but end up a roast.
No, I am different thing.
Our bake, our barbecue. And I think that one of the things that you incorporate in your songs that 90s, I realized that 90s dancehall instructional dance videos do. You don't only talk about the people who are doing it good, but you talk about the people who are doing it bad too. Like in Isabella fling her shoulder in your songs, and that's what Beanie Man them incorporate. Them talk about what do it good, and you laugh after the one they will not do it good and join them for catching it.
And it's not laugh, but
comedy fun.
I don't want somebody to dance and miss a step and feel like them are doing foolish. Because guess what? Dancing is just an expression, and we have expressing freedom and happiness, whatever. We have expression.
Yes.
They say if you want to dance and you enjoy yourself.
Yes.
There's no wrong way of enjoying yourself. Wrong or right.
Because you dance. I dance.
Yes.
And everybody a dancer, but everybody can dance, right?
Everybody, every single soul can dance.
Yes. And so tell us how the stir fry. Now, how did you come up with that dance? Like, what was the concept behind it, or is just
all right? The dance stir fry is created by Trey Ravers from the group Ravers Place. My group Ravers Place. All we do our dance in the group. Each one has some support. Whichever one is next. Whichever one is up now should say.
Okay.
See? So if it's stir fry, everybody have to promote stir fry as if it is their own dance. You understand? But the creator for dance is Trey Ravers. I can tell you how we might come up with it because we help put things on the dance.
Yes.
But I think like him should need a platform like this to explain him come up with the dance. You understand?
Yes.
Because we have to share these platforms with the creatives. You know what I mean?
Yes. And make sure you link him up with us, because that's one thing I do on the show on Streaming Hub with dancers. Any social media person, we try to give them a platform. You have to get it from the source. So please make sure you link up with any of the other ravers them who create any dance. You just reach out to us.
Yes.
And tell us about have you come up with the details of the dance competition yet, or you were just mention it?
No, probably it on Instagram. You know, Instagram.
Yeah.
The most likes and the most views, them are the first who win. I never choose a winner yet, and I will never choose a winner. Come no one about to get me. Yeah. Some of those other people them the competition is always people declare who are the winner by who get the most views and the most comments. Most likes towards that. Sorry.
Okay. And it start already, right?
No, it start.
You not start yet, guys. So no, calm down.
I hear about it first.
Exclusive information, guys. So exclusive information on the Raúl Blaze show. The stir fry competition I go start. You know, say I did one, but when the competition start, I go do it again proper. Cause I take out my pot in the way. A pot and spoon me have enough.
Yeah, because you know sometimes I tend to do like I did the challenges. But when I do it, I do it. You know what I mean? But when I do challenges, sometimes I do it too early because some of the people don't give the people time to dance or the vibe yet. So like everybody have the vibe and have the dance and everything now, make we see what everybody's want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because even on the weekend we had an event, with Grace who sponsored the event, and we were teaching the people how to do different dance, and then the two dance we were doing were stir fry and Lego the Bird. So you understand? So it
big up to Monster Box and Lego the Bird dance. I don't know big Lali and Sam. See me? Right. It's a big up to artists, dancers, sing the dancing song. Artists, sing the dancing song. You know, we are doing it and we carry it. So sometimes we help carry. You know what I mean? Because when we have songs are played, dancing meant have a bigger segment in the party, any radio, anywhere at all. So I don't just comment and I comment everybody that plays a part within or contribute their talent, their time and everything towards in dancing music.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're gonna go for our last bit. We'll come back. We're gonna finish up with Ding Dong. Okay. So stay tuned. Tell your friend because I missed this. All right.
Yeah. Welcome from Jamaica. In a little thing called tasty cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little thing called tasty cheese. Can't stay at home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter I come, me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up, me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all I like the vibe with the sound, all I like the vibe. All I like the vibe and thing, yeah. All the vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Like a menace to the society. Big enough for all the ghetto lady. All girls, rock out and go on crazy. Busy, ding along stop. Give me the girl and the wickedest love. The kind of girl we don't feel love up she man. Man, if you want to get the medal. Harry, if you sold enough, get on the ring.
Man shoulder for your flick. Bad you. Tell your shoulder for your flick. Cool ravers apart.
Open the my fling, you know.
Dancing. Mad enough. Man shoulder for your flick. Tell your shoulder for your flick. Watch your words to a speak and a talk with your bad man. Man shoulder for your flick. In a mid chain bling bling. Bad mind is a sin. You need to be a demon. Dancers believe gooder than another. If you fight that, me picking out a feather. Don't bad mind, brother, when they ma go up the ladder. Money man up, you go get the cheddar. If you not like that, hold them there, hold them there, hold them there. Hold them there, fully back, so hold them there. Hold them there, 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 hold them there.
All right. We're back. Boy. You see?
Mad.
Whenever I'm on the dance floor, you know, I don't really get tired, but when I start host, out of breath.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So guys, if you're not seeing here on Instagram, just go in my bio and you see the link, okay? All right, so Ding Dong Ding Dong Rivers. So you have some events coming up in Florida here, right?
Yes.
Anytime soon.
Florida Festival. Big. Couple thing well.
Okay, because I see on the flyer for the one in West Palm Beach, Jerk Festival.
Yes.
Yes. Have you been at that one before? You performed at that one before? Florida Jerk Fest?
If I do it, it'll be a long time. But I don't think. But if I did, I'd be done.
Okay. And then what are some of the upcoming events you have for next month here like here in the States or anywhere else where people can?
I've shows I get everywhere in UK, Canada, America.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
Them ask when next you're coming to Japan.
Japan. More go.
Oh, for real.
Them have to just work out and read. Japan is so in tune everything with Ding Dong do. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm in there and a long while. I know what they get licked by the tsunami and all that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, you haven't been there since that?
No.
Wow, that means you haven't been there since 2010 then. Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah, because I moved there in 2010 after the tsunami, and I was there for 7 years. So, yeah.
I've been there from.
Okay, cool. Because they would love you over there. Because whenever the Osaka and Ding Dong tune come on, it's smash up.
I'm like, yo. Leave no talk. I've got here.
Yeah, man. Osaka, them rate Osaka, man. Them rate Osaka, you know. Yes. So, you have any do you have any new music coming out? Right now, you're just work on promoting what you have out now.
I have 1 million new music. Listen to me. I have music so much when I know. I want it for them ask me. When I go do it, song. And all of the song, them are hit song.
Yes.
I've sung the Pile of Fans song. And the whole of them are hit song. and sometimes a man just find a song right you know within like happiness. Just find happiness.
Yes.
Normal, rich war, stir fry.
Yes.
Like a song from like crazy. I can release it every month.
For real.
That's it.
You have what about you have how you write your song them? You have a process or it's a vibe or just you know right?
Listen to them and record. Most of my song never write.
Oh, yo, that's a talent, that number there. That's talent right there. Okay. Somebody's asking. He answered already, but just in case, somebody's asking from Germany. How long have you been dancing?
I'm all like dance. Good life. I'm myself still. Me usually play football first. Then call soccer. Then play football. And then me just probably when me on them young age. Me just stop and start dancing. Yeah. And it's a big fun first. Like this garden, as them say, garden, they pet them, the barbecue them, until one just take it serious. But see, bogle. I say,
Yes.
And then Jana, signed to shut the vibes, and me and say, yo, can I make a real profit out of this?
Yeah.
Understand what I mean? And there's so many confidence. Drop everything.
Okay. Somebody said Canada. Kerry from Canada said, dancing. What high school did you attend?
Donald Choir.
DQ. We got DQ. Yes, 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 yes. Big up DQ. And so somebody said, Kerry said, did you say Canada? Someone said, did you say Canada? When you were talking about the places that you're gonna be soon, someone asked if you said Canada.
Yeah, they're working on it, depending now for Canada. Depending now for Canada, so I just waiting until them finalize it before I announce.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if he's gonna finalize, so make sure you follow. Make sure you're following Ding Dong Ravers now, because if you know which part we are, he's gonna be next. Yeah, you just like get some big up here from we're on TikTok, we're on Twitter, we're everywhere live now. You get a lot of hype now, so big up on yourself.
Yes. Tell them go dance. Happiness. Because I did a remix, I did a cover for happiness. Sorry. It's a mix of the original singers. I did a dance version, which is going crazy right now. And stir fry. And new dip. On can go, new to as well. And me no want to get this. I want to have some long time.
Yes.
I have my own brand now, DIHUBB. I'm my own clothing line. The website link in my bio. And the page, actual page is in my bio. So you can follow the page, know have news and everything. These are my classes. The brand. It's crazy.
Okay, tell us the glasses. I was about to ask you about them. I didn't know they were yours. I was about to ask you about them. And what other things you have? What other things come on your brand apart from glasses?
Everything there. Clothes, everything. You have to check out the website. Just click the link in my bio.
Yes.
The website link in my bio. And the page itself in my bio. Glasses, varsity jackets, t-shirts, polo shirts. It's crazy. And we have new drops coming. Yes. So it's and the prices are affordable.
Yes.
And classy.
And classy. Affordable and classy, you understand? You have to look corporate and street at the same time, you understand? So if you want to look corporate and street, you have to get Ding Dong brand. So what else you want to share with the people them, Ding Dong? Any other new information you want to share with the people them before you? Because we know say he's a busy man in the studio and thing.
Right. I'm the studio right now. I follow up the studio session because the time out the interview here.
Yes.
Have some projects like I used to talk about projects I have coming up before. And I realized that's not the way. That's not the way. So I wait until that specific project was supposed to come up.
Yes.
So I can line it. But I have a whole heap of things. I'm bringing a different light. It's summer.
Yes.
I'm giving you the feel that I think summer feeling is missing within the music. And I start off with happiness.
Yes.
I'm going to have some other songs released that's quite nice summer vibe, making us want to party, dance, and anywhere at all. So that is the energy we're going to focus on this summer coming. We're going to dance, big and fat, we're going to lose weight, to dance in front of gym. We're not going to sweat, we're not going to just have fun and enjoy the music, vibe. Straight.
Yeah. So guys, when you hear now that's something I got nice. If you go
nice.
Be a dancer, go on. You think that me I see? Someone says that Nick says a dancer summer. Yeah, me can see
listen to me. That's summer you're going to be after this summer in a long while. When we are dancing summer.
Yeah.
And my word and life from now.
Yes. All right, guys. So that was you're still here. This is Ding Dong, guys. Check out Ding Dong's social media profile to see what he's coming up with. Look out for the dance, stir fry dance challenge. Look out for all the things. Ding Dong is a mogul, music, dance, fashion, everything. We have to learn to support our own, because the same thing the more we buy abroad, we need to buy from our own people, build up our own economy. You understand? Because we are as talented as anybody else out there.
The thing them load, bro. On the website, every single thing on the website, bro. Them are them glasses them sell out every restock like one week. Yeah. No, free. Them go hard.
Yeah.
Shirts, everybody, varsity jacket. Them go. Yes,
Yeah, and me go check them out after the show. Me go check them out too, cause you know, more say me can, you know. More say me can. If me more ready for the dancing somewhere, so I say so.
Yeah.
Yes, ding dong, big up yourself, man. We appreciate the passing through, brother. And anything you have coming up, or any dancers, anybody you think, anyone you think that needs to be acknowledged and wants a platform, please send them over to us, you know, because we're ready.
All right, Mike.
All right, big up yourself. All right, cool. Yes, that was Ding Dong. That was Ding Dong Ravers just now, you know. Talking about his go and find Ding Dong Ravers on social media. Find out about what he has coming up, events coming up, and also his clothing line. You know, Ding Dong is a multi-talented person. I respect him so much, and he's also very articulate. And that's what, if you're up and coming content creator, you need to be. As he said before, if you come from the streets, that is what he's trying to say. You cannot. You represent. You're true to yourself. You're true to who you are or where you're from, but you're also marketable to fit in a corporate space, you know? And that is what you should try to do as an artist, because most of the money you're going to make now going to come from music. May I tell you that? Most of the money you will make now going to make from your recordings. They'll be most likely be made from performance and being an ambassador. So, you know, you have to make sure, say you look the part. You still stay to your true self, but you also represent a corporate entity. So you can find him on Ding Dong Rivers at Instagram. Look out for the stir fry dance challenge, guys. And I feel like saying I'm gonna throw in my hat in another race too, you know. I'm gonna do the stir fry dance challenge, you know. So yes. You are here live on the Raúl Blaze show, wherever you're listening from. If you're listening from the app or Twitter, TikTok, if you're watching me right now live on TikTok or on YouTube or on Instagram, thank you so much for watching. We're still here. We're going to have 15 minutes more when I come back from the break. Today is Wednesday, the 20th of April. Yes, it is the 20th of April. It seems as if that the year is going fast and slow at the same time. But one thing we know for sure, it will be a dancer's summer. It will be a dancer's summer, and we're looking out to all the people that want stir fry. Hopefully, they not end up a roast or you know, roast or bake, because the dance is called stir fry. All right, we will be right back.
From Jamaica, in a little tin called tasty cheese, and the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called tasty cheese. Can't stay at home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe, but this all a little vibe, all a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family this Easter with tasty cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the websites gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
You cut out a piece of me and now I bleed internally. Left it without you, without you. And it hurts for me to think about what life could possibly
couldn't believe that you wouldn't believe me. All of your reasons, I lost my. You know I didn't mean it. Now I see it. You run and repeat it, and I can't take it back. So in the past is where we'll leave it. So there you go. Oh, can't make a wife out of her. Oh, I'll never find the words to say I'm sorry, but I'm scared to be alone. You cut out a piece of me.
Welcome back to the Raúl Blaze Show. If you're just joining me, we just interviewed Mr. Ravers himself, Ding Dong Ravers, talking about all his different projects, all the things he's doing right now, his music, his dancing, the dance competition, his clothing line, a true mogul in the making, and we have to support our own as they traverse this business of being both an entertainer and a business person. So yes, yeah man, big up on yourself, TikTok, big up on yourself. I see some of my TikTok people tuning in now. And today we spoke about a few issues. We spoke about the flooding in what you call it again, in Montego Bay. Are any of you guys here from Montego Bay? My people on TikTok. And for those who are listening, I'm going to drink this hot tea right now to soothe you. Listen to this. What name of the thing where you listen to people eat or drink again and you get relief from it? And what the name of that thing where people actually tune in to listen to people drink and eat because it relaxes them? I'm going to try this with this hot cup of tea I have right now. Listen. Relax your mind. Yes, sorry, someone says ASMR. Thank you, ASMR. Thank you so much. So I'm going to do some ASMR now with my hot cup of tea. Listen. Imagine you're on a beach, on an island, and the wind is winding, the cool is cooling, the calmness of the day is taking over, and you're relaxing to the sounds of this wonderful hot cup of beverage that I'm drinking right now. People pay to listen. People do that. Me love food. More people pay me for eat and drink. And even though I do kind of do that sometimes, but imagine. But these people, usually, these people, they are, some of them keep in shape because them know, say, after them eat so much, them know some have to invest in the gym. The mukbang thing, the mukbang, whatever they call it, I remember before that became a popular thing here in the West. I lived in Asia for a while. And I remember this being a thing over there, but I didn't know that it would come over here. All these ladies in South Korea, because in Asia, especially in South Korea, being thin, these unrealistic beauty standards, no, being thin is this big deal. And everyone who wants to look perfect, so they have plastic surgery and they try to remain thin or whatever. So people actually get some pleasure from watching people eat, so they don't really feel hungry. I don't know how that works. That's why them say it's psychological. It must be placebo. While they're watching people eat all this kind of meat, they're eating their salad and their fruits, but they're imagining that they are eating the thing that the person on there is eating. Yes, someone said, "Oh, I hadn't thought of that." Yes, they're people. There are people out there who watch them eat and imagine that they are eating this kind of food while they are eating their natural healthy food. So somehow it gives them, it's like a vicarious satisfaction. It's a vicarious satisfaction enjoying food through someone else's eyes, through someone else's stomach, I guess. So that's why that thing was popular. It's the opposite for me. What's the opposite for you, Nicorette? What's the opposite for you? Explain for me. Yes, explain to me what you mean the opposite. Very interesting. Yes, that's what it was there. People wanted to watch people eat. In Asia, like in China, in Japan, and in South Korea, it's still very traditional in terms of your duty as soon as you become adult and get your graduate studies, graduate from college, is if you are a male, you jump into the salaryman type of work. You work. I must speak specifically for Japan and South Korea. You work like a dog. When I say Japanese people work like a dog, if you go in 8, you now come out till 10. Not because your work isn't done, because Japan has this culture where you do not want to leave the boss at work. Yes, you heard what I said. You do not want to leave the boss at work. So when I worked in the school, there were teachers there who had nothing to do. They finished their work, but because Kocho Sensei and Kyoto Sensei, by the way, Kocho Sensei means principal and Kyoto Sensei means vice principal, and you have your senpai. Senpai means someone who's older than you. You don't want to leave a senpai at the job, so you basically stay at work while you're pitting them at the daycare. So that's why people don't like daycare in Japan, because you're there all day, because the parents won't come for their kids because they're at work trying to satisfy their bosses even when their work is done. It's such a part of it that when you're leaving in Japan, when you're leaving work before someone in Japan, even though it's your time to leave, there's a phrase that is a part of Japanese society. If you dare to leave on school done 4 o'clock and Raúl Sensei grabbing bicycle. Cause me a foreigner, so but after a while I started to do it, stay back a little bit. But school done 4, me jump on my bicycle and go my yard. When I'm leaving, all the bicycles are their teachers' bicycles, because that's what they get around in Japan, in cities. And they're still there. But when you're leaving, whenever you're leaving and work in Japan, and if there's someone in the office, you have to say, Osaki ni shitsure shimasu. Osaki ni shitsure shimasu. Osaki ni shitsure shimasu. So basically, sorry for leaving ahead of you makes no sense. Even though it's your time to leave, you're apologizing for leaving ahead of the people there. And so they work hard, so men have to work until that time. Women are automatically expected to have children. And if you're a woman who went to college and did so well, and you want to do your master's or your PhD, or you want to become an MD, you have to decide if am I gonna have a family, or am I gonna have this. So a lot of women, even though a lot of Japanese women aren't working as much as men, almost all of them have degrees. I mean, like advanced degree, like masters. But the culture is that you are going to stay home and take care of your husband. And hardly have no freedom. And your husband come. And then wait pan weekend time. When you have on weekend now, you have to go drink. If your boss say you go drink, you have to go drink with him. They don't say no. You don't have to. But no one says no. So you have your enkai, and you have your enkai when you go eat, and you have your nijikai, means second time. So after the main event, there's a second drinking event, nijikai. You have a sanjikai, third one, and you have a yojikai, where include the karaoke. And 5 a.m., then they on the ground in a subway, I wait. And when they go home, them wife prepare them hot meal and whatever. So it's a very traditional aspect of working in Japan, which sees women staying home and taking care of kids regardless of how educated they are, and the men staying at work as long as possible to please the boss. So that's the culture. So because of all of these, you have women at home watching, but they're still trying to stay thin, but they're watching they're watching their weight. So they watch, so especially young girls who are trying to get into the marriage market, they are watching these women eat because they themselves do not want to eat and put on weight. It's very, very dangerous and self-mutilating. Also, skin lightening. You think skin lightening big in a West African countries and Caribbean countries? In Japan, almost every single female in Japan use skin lightening in some way. And in the summertime, them have on them cover them and them face. So when I saw the visor glasses becoming fashionable in the West, I thought it funny because I used to laugh at the Japanese women who wear it for make them skin get burned. The opposite effect, you said it makes you hungry. I get hungry seeing people eat. When I see people eat, it makes me not get hungry. And when I cook, me can't eat when I cook. It's like just watching the food and the taste make my belly full. Me can't eat when I cook. Someone said, oh geez, we gotta get the boss to leave. Yes, you have to get the boss to leave. So, and then now the few Japanese people who actually go home on time, when them work done, people look at them as outcasts. Like, how dare you leave on time? How dare you leave exactly when work over? But I had one teacher, I never ran, Mr. Raúl Sensei, them not pay me more than this, and me I go home. In Japanese, of course. Him tell me, say, yes. Sensei Raúl, come. Sometime, we go, but that's how it is. How did you get into Japanese culture? Well, I wasn't into Japanese culture at all. I was in Jamaica and they were advertising the JET program, the Japanese Exchange and Teaching, where you apply to the Japanese embassy in Japan, in Jamaica, which is on Oxford Road, the NCB Towers building. Them interview you and then they ship you out to wherever prefecture they want to send you to. But there are other programs that can get you to Japan, like Peppy Kids, Interact, Peppy Kids, Interact, oh my God, Nova, and other programs. So if you want to go to Japan to teach English, there are many programs that you can invest in. But if you live in a country and you're from that country and your native language is English, they have a Japanese embassy, the only thing you need is a degree. No matter what your degree in, there are people with degrees in physics who were there teaching English with me. My degree was in Spanish and I ended up teaching English. So I had no fascination with Japanese culture. I just wanted a job. I wanted to see the world, the Aquarian I was. And that's how I got to Japan and stayed there for 5 or 6 years. Yeah, they were like, okay, time to leave. Me have enough of this life. It's interesting, but it's not for me. It's not for everybody. Yes. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much. Good evening. We're leaving now. The show is about to end now. But I want to thank all of you guys who stayed tuned today for a wonderful show. Today was with Ding Dong Ravers, and the topics I covered about the flood in Montego Bay, ASAP Rocky, and Johnny Depp. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, the last show for the week on Thursday, Bellyful Thursday. So watch that tomorrow. So stay tuned tomorrow, same time, same place, 5 to 7 Eastern time. Adios. Bye bye.
From Jamaica, in a little tin car, taste the cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little